If there's one couple this season that has successfully divided the entire 90-Day Fiancé fanbase into two camps, the Manon defenders and the Manon survivors, it is undeniably Manon and Anthony. This couple has somehow managed to turn every episode into a mix of theatrical drama, sharp humor, and emotional chaos, all wrapped in an unpredictable package nobody can stop watching. Love her or hate her, Manon has made it clear, she is the main character of her life, and perhaps, of Anthony's life too. The arrival of a storm named Manon. From the moment Manon appeared on screen, hands gesturing wildly, hair pinned back like she was ready to present a case in court, eyelashes fluttering with the force of a butterfly hurricane, viewers sensed something. This woman was going to give them entertainment. She talked fast, she moved fast, she felt fast, and she cried even faster. Anthony, I swear if this house doesn't have a dishwasher, I'm going back to France, she shrieked during episode 1. Dramatically dropping her suitcase as though the lack of dishwashing equipment was a national emergency. Viewers were instantly divided. Some clapped with delight, some cringed behind their couch cushions. One fan tweeted, "Manon is exhausting. I feel tired just watching her." Another responded, "No, she's iconic. Give her her own spin-off immediately. That's the magic of Manon, she is both the thunderstorm and the rainbow." No one can agree on how to feel about her, but everyone is definitely feeling something. Anthony, the internet declared saint, and then there's Anthony. Sweet, calm, gentle, quiet Anthony. A man whose eyebrows have now permanently settled into the expression of a husband who has seen things, wild things, emotional things, 1,000 thoughts per minute things. Every time Manon launches into one of her passionate monologues about paint colors, olive oil brands, or laundry detergents, the camera slowly pans to Anthony. His expressions are priceless, soft nodding, deep breathing, a smile that says I love her, but I am spiritually elsewhere, the faint glimmer of a man mentally calculating the minutes until bedtime. Viewers adore him. Tweets flooded in almost immediately, "Anthony is a saint. Protect this man at all costs. He deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for surviving Manon's energy. I feel like he meditates before every scene. He must." The producers didn't need to add dramatic music, the contrast between these two personalities was already a symphony. Drama, and it's all Manon. Manon doesn't just react, she performs. Every feeling goes through 3 stages with her. 1. Shock. 2. Analysis. 3. Broadway-level meltdown when the couple visited a furniture store. A simple couch test turned into a dramatic reenactment of a Shakespeare monologue. "This couch, this one here, it doesn't support my emotional energy," she announced, falling onto the cushions like she was being consumed by heartbreak. Stunned customers looked on. Anthony pressed his lips together, inhaled, and gently said, "Babe, it's just a couch." But to Manon, nothing is just anything. Every choice is symbolic, every moment is cinematic, and viewers, absolutely glued to their screens. Some adore her theatricality, others want to mute their TV. Everyone, however, has something to say about her. The famous kitchen fight, a turning point. The episode that broke the internet featured a simple argument about pasta. Manon was furious that Anthony bought the wrong brand, a brand that she dramatically insisted tastes like sadness. As she spiraled into a passionate rant about authenticity and culinary betrayal, Anthony stood there silently, holding the pasta box like it was a bomb. The internet exploded. Memes everywhere, Anthony staring at the camera like he's in the office, Manon waving pasta around like a sword, fans writing, "This man deserves a medal." Some defended Manon, "She's not dramatic, she's just passionate about flavors." Others were exhausted for Anthony. I aged 10 years watching that argument. The couple became the season's most commented duo overnight. Manon's confession, a heart under all that chaos despite all her theatrics. Manon has moments when the mask drops. One evening, sitting on a balcony with mascara smudged from earlier tears, Manon admitted something heartbreaking, "I know I'm a lot. I know I overwhelm him. Sometimes I overwhelm myself. I just want love. I want to be seen." It was the first moment fans collectively paused. The chaos, the drama, the yelling, it was all a shield. A big, sparkly, loud shield over a girl who feared not being enough. Anthony joined her on the balcony, taking her shaking hands in his. "You are a lot," he said softly, "but you're also the person I chose." That line won the audience. Suddenly, Anthony wasn't just a saint, he was a man deeply in love with a hurricane. The cultural clash that nobody expected. Manon's French background plays a big part in her expressive personality. She describes herself as a woman of feelings, and she expects her partner to keep up emotionally. Anthony, however, is the definition of calm American practicality. To him, romance means stability. To her, Romance means passion and fire. Cue the misunderstandings. When Anthony planned a simple picnic date with sandwiches and a plaid blanket, Manon stared at the basket like it had personally offended her. "You call this romantic?" she asked. "Honey, it's lunch," Anthony replied. Fans were in hysterics. Some said, "Manon wants a Eiffel Tower fantasy every day." Others joked, "Anthony can never win. Ever." Still, the mismatched expectations created some of the season's most touching scenes, as both tried to meet in the middle despite their vastly different emotional languages. The friend's intervention. Manon's personality might be dramatic, but her friends, well, they might be worse. During a group hangout, they grilled Anthony about his lack of passion, insisting that Manon deserved daily flowers, poetry recitations, and weekly vacations in Tuscany. Anthony sat quietly, holding his drink like a man questioning his life choices. Viewers screamed online, "Run, Anthony, run!" Others loved the chaos. "Put Manon and her friends in a spin-off immediately." Manon, meanwhile, was busy telling her friends that Anthony tries his best, which warmed fans' hearts. Beneath all her loudness is a woman who truly wants her marriage to work. The struggle of being too much. As the season progressed, an unexpected narrative developed. Many viewers, especially women, related deeply to Manon. They understood what it meant to be too emotional, too talkative, or too dramatic in relationships. Many began defending her. "She's not exhausting. She's traumatized. She needs reassurance, not judgment. She's passionate. That's beautiful." Others strongly disagreed. "She is exhausting. No one should talk that much in one breath. Anthony is working overtime spiritually." The debate made the couple even more popular. Everyone had an opinion. Nobody stayed neutral. Anthony's breakdown, the episode that shocked everyone for weeks. Viewers wondered, how long can Anthony keep this up? The answer came in episode 9. After a particularly chaotic day involving a meltdown over window curtains, a disagreement about shoe storage, and Manon thinking Anthony didn't hug her with enough enthusiasm, Anthony finally snapped. He sat on their bed and broke down in tears. "I love her, but I'm tired," he admitted to producers. "I'm trying so hard, but I don't know if it's enough." The internet was stunned. Fans felt terrible for him, yet many also felt empathy for Manon. The emotional complexity of their relationship suddenly became very, very real. Manon's wake-up call when Manon saw the footage later. She cried, "I didn't know I was hurting him." She whispered, "I thought he just didn't care." For the first time, she realized her emotional storms had consequences. In the following episodes, she genuinely tried to tone down her reactions. Not perfectly, she is Manon, after all, but noticeably.